Hey, good morning, everybody. Saturday morning, April 18th. I figured I would show you a different part of this small park. Let me turn it around real quick. So this is the small park, community park right down by the house. And we always walk by this path that we're going to take today. And so I figured we would just walk down the path. So, bear with me again. I'm working on trying to get something to probably end up getting a gimbal to keep this sturdy. I shake a lot apparently, but we'll try the best we can, and we'll walk down this path as far as we really want to, just to give you a good idea of what it is, and then we'll head home. This is a path that, like I said, is in the back of the small park, not Lions Park and not the water park. This is the little, I guess they call it a community park. It is a little bit chilly this morning. I got on a sweatshirt, but not bad. We used to run PT in this, so I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can. Here's the path we're going to walk down, so we'll just start walking down it. Might be. No, we're a little shaky today. But this goes in the back of a lot of houses, so we won't be able to be very loud. Sorry, it keeps jumping. Pretty nice path. So yesterday, I got a lot of work done. I listed some cell phone cases on eBay. I contacted my phone company. Apparently, I was paying for a extra when I got my last phone, which was a iPhone 6, I believe. They gave me a G-pad, and I apparently was paying for a second line for that G-pad. I didn't realize that was what was going on. I had suspended that number, but you can't just apparently suspend the number. You have to call them up, and you have to cancel that number. So right here is the fence line for the houses. This is their backyard pretty much. The rest of this is park property. I'm glad they did this, so we'll be kind of quiet. But there's some birds playing around. So right down here, there's a creek, that same creek that goes down there, but it's all burst up. So yeah, apparently if you have a G-pad or an iPad and you suspend the number, that does not cancel that number, so you will be paying for that on your cell phone bill. So that's a little tip for tat, or whatever you want, however you want to say it. A little tip for you guys. There is a reason I want to show you this path. One, it is a really good path, and it does go pretty far. Here's that's the water, where the water drains off when it rains. They really did a lot of good work on this path, and looks like we need to come down here and pick up trash too, apparently. So, but I would like to, every day I take a walk, I want to show you something different. So there's a bird with a big long tail, and it looks like a fat one too, so it might be a mama. Not sure what time of the season birds lay their eggs. Oh, there's two fighting up there, so maybe it is a mama. Let me see if I can show you up there. So, see way up there, there's two birds up there, top of that tree, and they were like fighting, so might be a mama, but I don't know where they lay their eggs. So yeah, I'm trying to hurry to get to the end of this one because the next part of this is the fun part. So yeah, I called AT&T and I got that all figured out with my cell phone, so my bill won't be as high. It'll be a little higher. They also told me that the military discount that you get for AT&T was not being utilized fully, so I was only getting a 10% discount instead of a 25% discount, I believe is what they said. So that will help a lot. It's not much it's not much off, but it's something. When you start out with a bill that's $101 or $108 every month, and you just get used to paying it, you tend not to question things like that. So there's the creek. Oh, somebody's running behind me. Okay. So we'll see. Not sure what this box is. Let's see. Not sure, it's locked up, but we won't mess with it. There's somebody running behind me, so I'm trying to stay off the path so that she can run by. It's hard to judge. Let's see, what else did I do? I listed my items on eBay. Let's see. Took care of the cell phone. I was gonna pay some money. For the insurance on the car, but the last big check I got, I paid. What did I pay? I paid up until July, I think it is. Yeah, July. So there's really no reason to pay for it anymore right now. So hopefully we'll keep some of that money. That's the first runner I've seen. Getting a jaw again. Okay, so we're kind of going slow today. We're concentrating on keeping this steady. Let's see, what else did I do? I put in some applications online for jobs. I usually do that at night. I turn on the music and then I sit and go through the whole job application process. Oh, there's a pretty nice, that's a tree, but I'm not sure what kind of tree that is. It looks like it's flowering. I'm not sure if anybody knows. It's hard to see, but in Missouri, we used to have dogwood trees. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say that is or that isn't. They had the same kind of flower on them. Okay, so let's hop along here. There used to be, coming up, there used to be horses in the back of this barn, but I think they moved them when they put this path and everything in, when they did all of that. So we'll see. Ooh, river sounds like it's going pretty good. The creek sounds like it's going pretty good. Hope everybody is doing okay this morning. I woke up and it was like 7:30, so I got dressed and I came down here. But right here, there used to be two horses in this little area. So I'm not sure what they did with the horses. We'll slow down. But I think this right here, I'm not sure, it is a vine. Looks like grapevines, dried up grapevines, maybe wild grapes. That would be cool. Come down here, I can't tell. That's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's old grapevines. So keep moving. I'm not sure how far this one is, but so what they did was they put up this building before they did everything else, but they put this building up and they still had the horses that were living in here. I guess they took the horses out so they could build up those houses. And then what they did was there's an apartment complex across the road here we'll come to. That they put up, that was not there. The only thing that was here at the time was this little strip mall. It's not a very big strip mall either. Yeah, this creek sounds like it's running good. But another beautiful day in Texas. I'm trying to get my head together, see what I'm going to do. Normally what I do is I get up, I check my emails, see if I sold anything on eBay, take a shower, do a walk, then take a shower. So this is a little strip mall right here. It looks like 8 o'clock, looks like there's people here already. They got that's why. They got a fitness club 24/7. There is a tobacco store in there, and that was where I was buying my cigars. I buy 2 cigars every year for my birthday, but I didn't do it this year. I gave up the tobacco. So here is where that creek comes out. Looks like it got cleared off a little bit, but hopefully I'm holding this pretty steady. We're not going to go very far today. All I want to do is show you this one part and then we'll go back. So that's the creek. That's why I say it looks like running pretty heavily. They do have this pathway that crosses so you can, as a runner or a walker, you can walk over. Here's the apartment complexes that they put up, and then they charge god-awful amount. They don't. For some reason, I don't know if this is everywhere in the United States, but anytime they've been putting up apartment buildings, this is just in my opinion, folks. Don't think that I know everything or, but they make them outrageous prices. So here's this isn't the main highway, but you can get to my bank up there on top of the hill, go over the hill, and you can get to Academy Sports and Fitness, and you can get to Walmart. But again, don't think this is my opinion. This is just my opinion. They make these apartments and they make them so outrageously high priced that people that say work for Walmart and Shipley's Donuts and Academy Sports, and you can't afford them. They're mainly it seems like they're from doctors and lawyers and anybody that has a lot of money. But here's another part of the river, I keep saying river, folks, it's a creek. It is a creek. But yeah, here we go. So this part I really want to show you is this goes into the woods. I see somebody else coming up on the path. Looks like he's getting some exercise. But they really did a good job on this. Gonna flip the camera. I don't know if he wants to be seen. So we'll flip the camera and we'll talk like this. So looks like that's heavy. Okay. So we'll turn it around again. He had his earphones on, so not sure it really would have mattered. But this right here, we're going to go into the wooded area. So I'm going to try to hold it as still as I can. But here's I think this is a tree and so this may be the same kind of tree. I'm not real sure. I don't think it is. But they have beautiful trees. They have beautiful, I want to say fauna. Is that the right word? Trees and plants, is that called fauna? If it is, let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Here's a different type of flower on it. I believe this is on a bush, not a tree. I'm not real sure. Smells really, really nice back here. The bouquet is very rich bouquet. There is, I won't be able to get close enough to him. There is a cardinal right there. I already left, but yeah, this goes back into the woods. Looks like there's a path here, but I'm not real sure if I want to take that without boots on. Oh, that cardinal is leading my way. Looks like it. So the creek would be right down here, and you can see, ooh, well, there's some, looks like raspberries. Is it a raspberry? That looks like a raspberry right there. Or maybe that's a strawberry. I don't know. But the creek is right down there. I wouldn't suggest going down by the creek. They probably have a lot of snakes in there. But the city really did a good job on this. They put this pathway all the way. This goes all the way up into, I believe, the hospital. You can get to the big hospital from it. I was hoping that if we got here early enough, we might see some deer foraging or just moving or getting up for the day. But here's the creek. So it's pretty good creek. It's not that bad. Here comes our runner back. It does look like there's a lot of trash down in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll keep walking, but yeah, here's the view. I want to keep showing you the view, but here's, like I said, I'm not going to go that far because I don't have my boots on, but there's the creek. You can probably get down in there and see. Well, we'll go this way, and if you can hear it, I'll shut up for a minute, but be able to hear all the birds. And there's the creek again. Looks like it's not really a path, but I think you probably could, if you wanted to, you could probably go through there and get to the other side. I tried to be as quiet as I could so you could hear the birds. So this is the end of one part of it. There's the creek down there. Behind there's a like little convenience store, gas station right here. Okay, so whoever's there. I used to come down here when I worked at Walmart. I would come down and I would get something to eat down at this park here. They do have rose bushes here. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure the water is turned off, so that's good. But they have these rose bushes. Looks like a good specimen to show you. I think they're pink roses. It's nice. So I do have like a little sitting area here. You can sit and just hang out. And then there's this little spot here. But here's the other part of the road. Okay, so if you go to my right, as we're looking at the video, you'll go to the gas station, okay? Now if you go left, this is the road that goes up to Sam's and Walmart, okay? And then you have this right here. This is pretty neat. You can this is a path, a walkway, and you can just keep walking. And there's the creeks. It's the two sides, the one on the left, that little one on the right. But you can come down here now. I'm not sure if he's gonna do it, but yep. He looks like he's going to. But you can cross over here, and that path continues to go. And that's how you end up going to, you can get to the back of Scott and White that way. I believe that's how far it goes. I'm not sure that we want to go that far. I think maybe we'll turn around and go home. But you can get the Sam's, Walmart. There's a Sonic up there. This is a new apartment complex, and again, they're outrageously priced. I haven't been in there yet, but I would guess probably $1,000 a month, somewhere around there. Hi, puppy. So we'll head back. Someday we will take the rest of this. We'll go all the way. We'll make it a super, super long video. But today we'll go back. Usually I can get to and back to the house in an hour, so we'll do an hour video. But like I said, just a nice walk. A lot of people run. Just something different to show you. Like again, here is the gas station. I'm not sure it's an Exxon, but there is a name on it, on the front of it. So we'll head back. And again, I'll try to, as we walk through this little wooded area, I'll try to just hush so that you can hear the birds and the sounds of nature. It's a pretty cool tree right here. I'm not sure if they're pretty sure that's a fern tree or a fir, Douglas fir maybe. Not real sure. I'm not real familiar with all the trees and everything. So we'll just go here and we'll just hush best we can. Oh sure, now the birds and everything stop chirping. Doesn't sound like any birds. Just a nice little area. Oh, there's a bird. So again, they have one of these. I think they have one of these on every trail in Texas. It says mosquito fish up here. Blue heron right there. This is the green-backed heron. Not sure I've ever seen one of those. This is the white-tailed skimmer dragonfly. There's a cottonmouth. Or sorry, rattlesnake. My bad. Cottonmouth. And copperhead. Here's a white-tailed deer fawn, bullfrog, and raccoon. Rattlesnake, everybody knows, you will hear them. Just stay away from all of them. If you see a snake on the road, just let it go by before you cross. If you spook them bad enough, I'm sure they'll all come after you and try to bite you. We stay away from anything like that on the road, just because I don't like snakes. So we're going to turn the camera around on me again, and you get to see my ugly mug. Woohoo! So, okay, so we'll just keep walking. We're at 27 minutes. But again, I thought I'd show you this. I don't know if you can see it. I'm wearing my beautiful retired Navy hat. Oh, a lot of people running, walking. I don't know why we're having such difficulty here with this. Okay, a lot of people just come to walk and see the scenery and the birds and all of that. So we'll just keep walking. Okay, flip the camera around again. I know you're not getting to see my full face. I'm not trying to show my full face today. This is all about seeing the pathway. So yeah, just a good path to come along and see nature. I mean, it's pretty decent path, pretty good walk. Someday we will go the whole distance all the way up to we'll go all the way up to Scott and White. We'll show you that. Here again is where the water collects. Little creek area. So we'll keep coming here. So again, I like making these videos. I hope everybody enjoys them. Little tour of the parks of Texas. Parks of Temple, Texas. I won't say the parks of Texas. But if we do go to a big park, and you know, it would be nice to be able to go and record it and take you on a tour. But this is more for just getting out of the house and this time doing something. Please do not stay indoors and become sedimentary. That's probably the worst thing you can do right now. It's just, it doesn't help your spirits. Try to get out, at least get out, walk. No doom and gloom, because that's not what we need right now. Gotta stay positive. I believe I saw something where the Texas governor is thinking about, and don't quote me on this, please don't send a whole bunch of things back and comments back and say I was wrong. Here is we'll show you this. This is a chart of the flowers. So we have wild sunflower here. This is the Indian blanket right there. There's morning glory. I believe that's the small little purple flowers I keep seeing. And then we have the purple verbena. Do I remember that right from was that Little House on the Prairie that Laura Ingalls' mother always wore verbena as a perfume. Maybe, I don't know. And this right here is the Mexican hat right there. There is an Indian blanket and an Indian paintbrush. And all it is there's no, it's a little bit more slender and there's no leaves on the other side. So it's called an Indian paintbrush. But yeah. Okay. So we'll step over here. Like I said, this is where the other side of the creek is. So let's keep walking. We're going to turn the camera around again because we got another person and they probably don't want to be seen. That's cool. No problem with that. See, now you can see my mug. Don't look very pretty in the morning. So. And I let the beard grow every now and then. Had a friend that somebody commented on his picture the other day and said, what happened? Where's all that gray from? Well, if you notice, I don't know if I can show you very good. I have a lot of gray. It's what happens when you get older. You start getting gray. Or you spend a whole bunch of time in the military. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you these flowers. And I think, there we go, that's good. Well, now it's going to start blowing, there we go. So those flowers were on that chart. I always keep an eye on my back, make sure nobody's going to run up on me. It's one thing I don't like to do on a pathway. Somebody's running, and I just put this out there. Step to the side, let them continue going. Don't slow down their progress. Once you get in a good running pace, it's really it's not irritating, but it's if you have to slow down and and then start back up and keep if you're running for a reason. You want to keep that heart rate going, and if you slow down, your heart rate slows down, and then you have to, it's kind of like you've wasted a lot of energy. So I just ask that if you're on the pathway and you see somebody running or biking, just move to the side. So, and this again, we're headed back. I'm gonna go back. We'll hop in the vehicle Saturday morning, trying to figure out what we're gonna do might go to the store and get some sodas and get something to eat for breakfast. Very careful about eating this wrong stuff now, I guess. But we're gonna maybe splurge on something today. Probably junk food. I'm the worst at taking good care of my body. Everybody says they're in shape. Well, I'm in shape, but it's the wrong shape. I'm getting fat, but not that fat. So we'll keep. And like I said, this butts up to a lot of houses, so I do try to respect them and quiet down a little bit. So we will keep it to a dull roar. So, I'm trying to think what else I'm doing today. I keep saying I'm going to cut the hedges, but every day I want to cut the hedges, it's cloudy and it's nasty, so then I don't do it. So, and whenever we get back to the car, then we'll just end the video, no matter how long it is. I'm not going to go try to pinpoint when we're going to be done. I can tell you we're at 35 minutes already. And I hope this isn't boring for everybody. I just thought it would be something neat to show you. And again, I like making these videos for you. So if you like them, thumbs up, subscribe. We're at 22 subscribers. Let's see if we can maybe get to 20, how about we get to 30? Let's see if we can get 30 subscribers in the month. That would be great. If we can get 30 subscribers in a month, that'd be really fantastic. And my goal is, I've changed this video, or I've changed my YouTube channel many times. First I had photography. I would show you how I take photos and stuff like that. Then I started this little project. I was going to sell bricks, like Lego bricks and stuff online. It was called, oh, there's a bunny rabbit. There's a bunny rabbit, right? Let's see if I can get my finger in there. Right there. Nope, it's gonna hide. It's gonna go under the fence. Yep, went under the fence. But yeah, I was gonna sell Lego bricks and pieces online, and that's why most of my stuff, I changed this channel. I called it Brick Navy. Since I was in the Navy and I was gonna sell Lego bricks, I called it Brick Navy. We were sailing the oceans of Lego bricks is what my intro usually was. And then they came out with the COPA event, where you have to now tell everybody whether this is for adults or kids. And so I just changed it all to, these are all for adults. I don't put anything on there specifically for kids. Not to say that kids don't go walking. And then this newest one I'm trying is doing eBay. I watched a lot of videos on eBay selling. So do eBay selling. And I'm doing, I have some things on Poshmark that they're not doing real well. The stuff that I'm selling on eBay, some of it I took off Poshmark and listed yesterday on eBay. So, not sure how to tell you to go to my eBay store. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll try to put it in the bottom links, or I'll put the link in the bottom in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description. And we'll see. So, trying to make that work. We did sell, I told you we sold 2 things on eBay, which was pretty good. We're gonna come up here. We're just gonna let her run by, and we're gonna walk, here we go, right through the drainage ditch. So, a lot of people, like I said, running, walking, getting their exercise. Lots to, it's a good thing to do when we can't, if you can't work. Me personally, I'm still looking for a job. I gotta think that people are gonna start hiring again. I was gonna tell you earlier, I think Governor Abbott said something about the schools are out for the year, but he was gonna open up, I believe, open up the state for like businesses. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. I don't watch a lot of news. I choose not to watch news. It's my choice. I watch as much as I need to, much as I want to. I see what it does when everybody watches it and gets all upset and gets, disappointed when things don't happen the right way. But so here we are. We're going to come up to that's one of the drainage ditches. We're going to come up to the small community park again, and then we're going to do the loop around, and we will call it a day. So I'm trying to do just one video a day. We're not going to move the camera. Just walking these doggies. Tree doggies. Pretty cute doggies. So we're going to just keep walking. Pretty doggies. Okay, so this comes in the back of the little community park. So it's basically where we started. And I have to say, these walks do, maybe it's because I'm out of shape, but these walks do give me, they don't get my heart rate going, but they do, they get me a little winded on some of them, which is good. That means I'm going at a decent pace, not very fast. But, so like I said, if you go this way, where she's headed, I mean, either way you go, you'll end up in the back of the small little picnic area up here. So we'll just take the left. Same way we walked this morning. Come down by the creek. So maybe tomorrow we'll drive to Lions Park and I'll show you the part of the woods area that I didn't get to show you the other day. It's pretty cool. Like I said, most of these parks have frisbee golf. This one does not. It's not big enough for a frisbee golf course. And then maybe one day we'll go right back down. I'm thinking either tomorrow or Monday I'll take you to Lions Park and we'll show you the wooded area there. And then maybe after that we can show you the wooded, or show you the rest of the water park, the Lions Junction. That's the big water park. I can just take you on the pathway that's there and show you all that. So she's gonna come around and, oh, she's doing a U-turn. That's good. So main thing on walking is just be respectful. Don't get in people's way. Move to the side if you see a runner coming up behind you or a bike. If people say hi, then try to say hi back. A lot of people here lately have just been keeping to themselves, keeping quiet, and that's fine. Let's see, there's another runner coming. I don't know if she's gonna come down here. But this is the back of the little community park. Walking, running, it's all good exercise. I suggest getting out and at least walking maybe a mile a day if you can. Most of the trails we have are a mile, depending on how far you go. You can do a mile, you can do 2 miles. I do know that down to the big water park, Lions Junction, from the house is 2 miles. I did record that one time. So here is the park. We're right coming up in the back of it. And then there's the fire trucks, or the firehouse, not trucks. I'm pretty sure they have a crew that sleeps there at night. So they take turns on and off, I guess. So we're gonna go up to the truck. I call it a truck. It's an SUV, I guess, or a little crossover, or it's a Ford Edge, or a Ford Escape. Sorry, Ford Escape. So, but I call it the truck. So, I'm gonna come up here and gonna turn the camera around, and then you'll get to see me one last time. Here is the fire department, firehouse. So, hope I didn't make everybody nauseous by the shaking. I'm gonna look into, like I said, I keep saying it, I'm gonna look into getting probably a little gimbal for this thing. Maybe make this my setup. I do have a GoPro and I have a DSLR. Everybody's like, well, you should be using your DSLR. And I don't like holding that big thing. It's real heavy, and it's bulky. Okay, there we are. That's me. There's my hat. So I hope everybody enjoyed that little walk. I don't know if we're gonna go tomorrow, but if we do, we will go someplace different. It will either be Lions Park or it will be the water park. So again, I ask very politely, if you like these, subscribe, put the bell notification on so you're notified every time that I do a video. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, go ahead and comment. Please make them decent. I'd hate to block anybody. Other than that, we hope you have a great day. There's the park behind me. This is Andy Stevenson. Peace out.